Welcome back. It is Channel Sport on Sunday, and it is still season 7. We're just halfway. We've done the preliminaries done. 8 teams resting. 8 teams embarking on the next step, the next leg of the journey, and that takes from tomorrow. It will be the quarterfinals, and then the finals will definitely come up on Wednesday, the 27th of May, the Children's Day. But I have my guys in the house, the best analysts in the world. That way with me, making me feel good. You hear me?
Good afternoon, Ken. Good afternoon, viewers. It's good to be here again. Channel Skills Cup, yes, it has started, and so much excitement in the air. We have 8 teams now. It's good that at least one team from Lagos is still is still left in the mix. I'm still rooting for Lagos. I'm rooting for Lagos. All those teams from Delta, from Edo, I'm telling you, this time around, the cup is not leaving Lagos. The cup is.
Okay. You see, there's something to wish. There's something when you see. I won't say anything. Jimmy.
There was something about bone and chicken I missed. So when Yemi keeps saying Lagos, I really don't know. Yeah. But I feel that it's always important for us to contextualize this and say this is good for development, the development of the youths. Sports is a vehicle for social integration and development, and especially when Channels is doing this to make sure that the grassroots is catered for and the kids can, you know, get integrated into the society. And we talk about sport and education. You know, this merger is what we really want at this point in time, because we know what it is. Both. You can even say collabo.
Collaboration. It's a collaboration.
It's a collaboration.
So education
and sports. Very important for us.
You develop the mind and the body.
Yes. It's a pleasure to be here, and there will be a lot to talk about. The Roland Garros, where we'll be talking about the possibility of Roger Federer, Rafa Nadal, and the Murray going gongo at themselves, and also about the Monaco Grand Prix. I mean, it's a pleasure to be here, really.
Okay, it's a pleasure to be here. We'll just dance around the Monaco, because they said when you are in front in Monaco, unless something happens, it is difficult to overtake. And then the man who is leading the race, Hamilton, is on pole. I don't know how Vettel will be, you know, thinking about, and also Rosberg at this point in time. Jimmy.
It's always difficult when it comes to Monaco. Yeah. He won in 2008. That Lewis Hamilton is on pole now. Rosberg won the other race in Spain. And right now, what we're talking about is Rosberg winning last season, winning 2 seasons before now. And now you're talking about Lewis Hamilton taking the pole position. He really wants to get it done. He really wants to get it done and dusted, because it was looking like a Lewis Hamilton season just before Rosberg came back and stole it in Spain. Yeah. You ask yourself, what's this season going to look like? Would it be a Hamilton season, or would it be the same duo, you know, going gongo at themselves? But Vettel has really been in the picture. Hamilton going 20 points ahead of Rosberg, and 11 points behind will be Sebastian Vettel. You can't really rule out anybody at this point in time, but it says a lot also about the quality of the teams. And when it comes to Monaco Grand Prix, you have to talk about the quality of the driver. What the driver is going to bring to the table is going to be very important. It might not be about the engine, because it's very difficult for you to, especially in the early stages,
not be about the engine.
Where you be talking about the pit stops.
Jimmy, not be about the engine. No. When it's Ferrari, Ferrari is even trying it out, but Mercedes is just. You know, I don't know.
And the Mercedes team has said that.
Jimmy, one thing we need to understand about the Monaco track is that it's very claustrophobic. It's difficult for you to overtake. Then when again the pitfall, the pit stop rather. Don't forget that it's
at the early stages.
At the early stages, it will be a very, very technical race in the fact that people will try to manage their tires to adjust their pit stop to that particular time, which is the adjusted time. So that makes it
going to be key.
That's going to be key in who wins this. And this is the first time Hamilton is coming on pole in Monaco. That's why in his career he says a lot. And for him, he has
the seat.
Exactly. He has the yam and the knife in Monaco.
He has the yam and the knife.
So,
but it looks more like Vettel and Rosberg will threaten him, though. Well, I see Lewis.
I want to put on the spot. Will he?
But you see, this way, I think the team. Yeah. That's talking about the Mercedes team.
They've been allowed to race.
But I think for this, they should actually let Rosberg protect.
But he will never.
But he will never. Because Hamilton did the same thing to
the Germans hate to lose at any point in time.
He was in that duel with Vettel.
Yeah.
Remember, I mean, it was almost as if
when they will classify a driver as the number one driver and number two, but no,
exactly.
That will not happen.
Okay. But we'll see a fine race, though. We'll see a fine race. Maybe with a little bit of calamity.
Well, let's hope there's no calamity. We hope all the
in 2008, it actually happened. In winning, Lewis Hamilton actually went into the wall and broke a wheel. Okay. So you can't really say that it will happen. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. It's a dangerous sport.
The track is treacherous.
Exactly.
It's treacherous, yeah.
Okay. Exactly. All right. That is for that. Later today, we shall know if Hamilton will extend his lead. He's at 20 points lead right now. Or if Rosberg saying, even if you're my teammate, this is every man to himself. Mercedes for a while.
You must earn it to get
it. Okay, let's go for the first time in 10 years. In 10 years, Roland Garros is not looking like, man, just go and pick it up by King Nadal. Coming into this, he has not won any of the big ones on clay, and the man that is looking unbeatable is actually Novak Djokovic. But somewhere along the line, somebody has been coached by
a woman.
Not just a woman, a 6 months pregnant lady. You understand? Got married. He also got married, so there's so many feminine touches to this guy.
Yeah.
Wore his ring on his on his canvas when he was going to play. And he won in Munich and put an ally. It's not possible. And then he got to Madrid and he won. And it is 10-0. 10-0 on clay. Well, Rome, he won in Madrid. He won in Madrid and Munich. Yeah. So, I mean, so we are saying, let me come to you. Andy Murray. Is it an unlikely winner of the French Open?
It's a tough call, really. Andy Murray, we call him the hope of, how do I put it, the UK.
Yeah, Britain.
Britain, rather, the British hope. Yes, he's been able to. He's British. He's been able to do that, winning the Wimbledon, winning the Olympics, and winning, what's it called again? The American.
Yes, it's a gold medal. The US Open.
Exactly, the US Open.
Flushing medal.
A flushing medal. Yeah. So Andy Murray really has come of age. Whether you like it or not, gone are the days when the likes of Nadal, Djokovic, and Federer will just take him to the cleaners without him having a say. So for me, it's a tough call, but it's not something that he cannot do.
What's the name of the artist that dreams can come true?
But you see, the man I'm really looking at for this one, despite it being Djokovic, I see Federer coming to the party. He has a lot. he has a lot favoring him.
Okay.
You see, this
we don't normally have agreement on this show, but we don't have a hair.
This is looking like a PowerPoint.
Before you I don't want to interrupt you. Is it possible we can take 1 or 2 calls while we are moving to the last stage of the show? Our number will be right there on the screen. Pick your phone and talk to us. You saw the kids. We're talking about this, and then Roland Garros, we're talking about Monaco, and also, if possible, CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo, the man who was named after Ronald Reagan. The guy has scored 61 goals this season, 8 hat-tricks. That is 24 goals in 24 goals in 8 matches. And then I tell you this. He has not won any of the big ones. He didn't win the Copa del Rey. He didn't win the league and then also the Champions League. I mean, an individual glory, but his team almost in tatters. So you can contribute to us in any of these, but especially the Kids Cup. I mean, I know we're just opening the line late, but you still have 1 or 2 opportunities to talk with us.